So you are now a multi-award winning, multi-business owner, author, dancer, choreographer, mentor, teacher. Have I forgotten anything? And still all at the wonderful age of 25.
Yeah.
Romanah, what's left? What are you going?
I feel like I'm just getting started. That's the crazy thing. Like, a lot of people say what you say. You're only 25. This is crazy. And I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm just getting started. For me, I'm just kind of, I would say in the last year, I've really learned what it means to be an entrepreneur. Before that, I was winging it, man. I was just trying a thing. But now I feel like I'm really starting to understand how to run a business, how to scale it, not just launch it, because I think that's really different.
Yeah.
Lots of people launch businesses and say, yeah, I'm a CEO. And it's like, you're not though. Like, it's so different. There's so many different stages to opening a company, to seeing it become profitable and successful. So now I feel like I'm coming into...
This show's called The Social Corner,
yeah,
as you know. And it really is about understanding how people like yourselves have carved out their social space there and their place of impact, making a difference. What would you describe as your social corner?
That's a good question. So many things. I feel because I do so much. Like, I'd always thought I'd go into one thing and really be good at it, but now I've realised I want to do lots of different things, and that was why the 9-to-5 job wasn't working for me, because I needed to be able to jump into dance and then jump into speaking and into writing and then just be everywhere. But I think for me, I definitely am passionate about what I do, and I think I'd really advocate for being passionate about what your life represents, being purposeful as well. Let it link back to a higher purpose. What's the bigger reason for why you do what you do?
Yeah.
And then also making it be worthwhile and really productive.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How comfortable are you with being referred to as a role model?
I don't really mind it. Yeah, I'm all right with it now. I think for me, being a role model is modelling it, experience, not talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, talk for me is dead if you're not doing it.
Yeah.
So I always try to talk about what I've already done or what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If I'm not there yet, I don't speak on it, because I just think it's hypocritical.
What do you see in your future? What are you hoping for?
I want to do so many things. I definitely want to open a performing arts college. So that's on my list to do next. Just because I've seen loads of colleges launch in the Midlands and none of them are black owned. I want to change that. So
that's something you're quite passionate about, isn't it? Like black business
100%.
and black ownership. Where's that come from? Why? I suppose not why, but what has kind of fueled that for you?
Yeah. I think the more I learn about my histories, the more I'm fueled to do more. Like, when you look at people like Martin Luther King, Oprah Winfrey, just these great Rosa Parks, how they impacted change, we cannot afford to do any less. Because for me, I just feel like we're standing on such great shoulders. They literally carved the path for us to just live and not be totally ridiculed by racism. Racism still exists, very much so, but we've got opportunities to be in rooms, be in spaces and impact change. And I just think that if you're not doing everything you can to be the best version of yourself, then you're lazy.
You're lazy. Okay. What do you think might be some of the barriers to somebody being the best version of themselves? Apart from laziness.
Environment.
Okay.
Yeah, environment and the atmosphere. Who is speaking into and over your life and who's making these things seem possible. Like, for me to say I'm going to open a performing arts college, lots of people be like, good luck. But because of the environment that I put myself in, the people around me are like, yeah, man, Mondi, you think you'll do it? Even opening Eloquent Art Centre, I test out my environments and the different friendship circles and family that I'm around, and I'll speak my dreams and see who kills it. The first person to kill it is the first person I'm distancing from. Because I know the longer you're in my space, the longer it's going to take me to get to that goal.
Yeah.
So if I'm thinking about I want to potentially launch my next book in October, I'm just speaking it in different circles and I'm watching who's going, yeah, I'm doing this, and me to be motivated by what they're doing. If I'm not feeling that energy, or people are like, oh, you can try and open an art centre in Birmingham, or it might not be possible. I pick up that energy and I'm gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Your young people, what do you want to see for them in the future?
Financial stability.
Okay.
That's a big thing for me. Like, I'm always teaching on it after dance, guys, get your phones out, we're going to talk about money. And everyone's like, money. But financial stability, wealth, really, really passionate about that, because we haven't come from a space where we've been able to access wealth. It's not about building wealth. We genuinely cannot get into those spaces to access wealth because we're Black.
Right.
So because of that, I'm super passionate about teaching young people how to have multiple baskets, multiple gifts and talents, utilize them all. And don't let anything go to waste. Don't let anything God has given you go to waste. I'm always banging on about it, and sometimes they're like, come on, say it again. But I know when that light bulb switches on, they're going to be killing it in their purpose. And for me, not all of them will be dancers. Like, I know that. Not all of you are going to be professional dancers, and I actually don't want you to be. I just want you to be exactly what God has called you to be, I think.
And you're writing your second book?
Yeah.
In the process of writing your second book. What's this one about?
This one's called Leap of Faith, actually. Just weirdly speaking about taking risks. And it's about my journey of coming into dance and not having a safe space.
Yeah.
And finding a safe environment, and then going on to launch a dance company and do lots of amazing, go abroad and do whatever. So it's about taking risks and having faith.
Having faith. And on that note, just my final question really is going back to your social corner.
Yeah.
How would you like to see evolve in the next 10 years?
Yeah.
What would you like to see happen in the space that you're trying to impact in the next 10 years?
I definitely want to go global.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've always said that, like, I don't want to be bound to the UK. I want to have a UK base, but I want to be global, because I just think there's so much that we can do across the world.
Yeah.
Why should we limit ourselves to one space?
Yeah.
I want to impact more people across the world.
Yeah.
And develop a legacy and have other young people take the baton and do greater things than I'm doing. It's all about legacy and purpose for me.
Yeah.
So if at any point I'm not here, I'd be very safe with the legacy that I've left, I think.
Yeah, I like that. We're going to end there. Romanah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. Thank you.
That's it.